Hello and welcome to this episode of Microchips and another Is It Genuine or Is It Fake episode. Now, I found out about this place where I got these from a while ago, so I bought some. So let's see whether they're genuine, fake, or if they actually work. So here we have the standard audio output IC, TA7205AP. Now it looks okay to me, doesn't look like it's ever been used. All the legs are nice and clean. To me it looks okay. I've got no reason to suspect that it won't work. Now let's have a look at some of these transistors we've got. So, a 2078. Doesn't look like an original, but we'll see if it works. And the next one, we have a 2SC1306. Not an NEC, but a TIC. Again, doesn't look like an NEC, but we're going to test it anyway. And here we have a 1964, a 2SC 1964. Now this one does look rather old. And the last one, we have an NEC 1307. Now to me, this looks genuine, because it's definitely not lasered on. The engravings, it's the right colour. I've got high hopes for this transistor. The others, I'm not too sure about yet. But anyway, let's test them. Let's see what happens. So we have my test rig, which is an old Harrier CB that I used a while ago. And this Harrier CB has got a 2075 in the output stage. And after a little bit of fettling, you can see we have a nice, healthy, strong 5 watts from this radio. So we know this radio works. So we're going to be using this as our test bed. So yeah, nice healthy 5 watts. Well, let's get the audio amplifier in. Now I'd already had the audio amplifier out of this radio to repair another one. I think it was to repair my jumbo. So we're going to pop in this audio amplifier and let's give it a test. Well, that all seems to work. Okay, onto the RF outputs. So there's the 2075 out of the radio. Let's start with this 1964. Now this is one of the transistors which you could find in this type of chassis. So we've got it soldered in place. Let's fire it up and see what happens. And a nice strong 5 watts. Now I do keep this transmitting into a dummy load for a couple of minutes just to check for heat. And it didn't drop off 5 watts. So all good. May not be a genuine part, but it certainly works. So thumbs up for that one. The next transistor we've got is this 1306. So 1306 is in the radio, and again nice strong 5 watts. And again, I do keep this keyed up for a couple of minutes into a dummy load, just to check it doesn't die after a few seconds. And no, it didn't really get warm, stayed on 5 watts. Again, thumbs up for that one. So that 1306 is good, even though it does say it's a TIC, not an NEC, but hey ho. Okay, 2078s. Now, I've not had a lot of luck with 2078s, and this definitely doesn't look genuine. Now, I know cybernets can be a bit finicky with 2078s as an output. Well, let's see what it does. And just over 5 watts. Very nice. About 5.5 watts there, I think. Okay, very good. And again, I left it keyed up for a good couple of minutes to see whether it dropped off. No dropping off. Didn't really get warm. Excellent. So that's a 2078. And the last one, we have the 1307. Now this transistor is capable of more than what this radio could produce, but if it works, I'm happy. So let's fire it up, and the needle swings over quite well. I think we're close to 6 watts there. So again, we'll leave it transmitting, and everything seems good. So all in all, very happy with these. It looks like we've actually found somewhere that actually sells parts that can actually be used. Now, I did buy these parts, I'm not under promotion from this place where I got them from, and the place is Cricklewood Electronics. So I don't know what type of stock levels they've got of these, but it's definitely nice to see that we've actually got some transistors that we can actually use and that actually do what they say. So okay, 3 of them may not be genuine, but they certainly do work. I do think that 1307 is genuine. It looks really genuine to me. And the audio output I see, yeah, all good. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.